You know who I am. Let us record great deeds this day and give these Urki scum a right royal hammering!
Welcome back to Total Warhammer 3, part 24 of our Grombrindal Immortal Empires campaign. In today's episode, our levitating rune lord here has been engaged in the Under Empire by Throg and his gigantic army of Famir. Got the lads kind of set up with the guns up front, and then our sides being protected by the Longbeards, as well as the rune golems, who can pretty much rotate to anywhere they need. We got the sappers up front, as well as the Ulthar's raiders, which are going to have the debuff of dropping the missile block chance and armor of anyone that they decide to shoot at. So let's get this one going. We're definitely going to want to scoot up just a little bit to get to the side of this cliff here, and then we can start blasting away with impunity. Throg's going to move pretty quick, so we're going to want to get to where we can start firing on him sooner rather than later. These guys moving forward. And then once they do get there, we can drop down some caltrops and a different field artillery and prepare for the charge of the trolls.
Thunderous!
Alright, let's start setting them up. So let's get a volley gun set up in this position. While the Thunderers all in position, we'll go ahead and drop some caltrops in basically right where they're standing. They're going to use those as defense. Mountaineers make it quite a bit faster than the others, so we'll drop these caltrops down here. Got the field gun in. Move you guys forward and deploy an organ gun a little bit further down. Bring you guys up. Rune golems as well. I'm gonna have the Iron Thunderers put some up a little bit further. Aid and prepare. We got a lot of nonsense on the way. You guys are all together. You should start firing pretty soon. Their bombards are already in canister shot mode. These guys are in a group and locked. We'll go ahead and throw some caltrops out in front. And then we'll come back and put a ballista if we still have time. I'll get some friendly fire. Let's pull them to the side quickly. The gun is already starting to fire. You can throw in the ballista here, and then we'll drop in behind it. I get the shots in already. Doing good damage. There's only one of them though, so the damage won't be quite as intense as with many more. Make sure these guys are all in one group. They are very expendable as well for part of what they are. Okay, here we got the Cold Voider moving in. Let's make sure the cannons are focused on you. I was going to have them fire on Throg, but let's get rid of the Cold Voider first. And weaken this thing's armor. As it comes on in, we'll want to make sure these guys are ready to engage. Mountain front, we'll have you guys keep kind of rotating around. This big beastie wants to come on down, we'll give it a bad time. Let's make sure Throg is moving slow. Where's our slowdown? Root of slowness, drop that thing down on Throg. And every single man with a quarrel start blasting away. Charge right on in, activate those abilities. Our guns are getting jumped. Alright, let's send the boys in. Let's drop down a landmine. We're about to lose that group, so throw it on the landmine and then retreat. Use them as a shield. Let's have you guys moving this way, though, because that landmine's going to hurt. Alright, another group behind. Throg is... Where did the big boy disappear off to? Hunters come through the caltrops. Ulthars, come on back. You guys charge in. Yeah, they fought well for being what they are. We may have already killed Throg, and I completely missed him. Our Thunderers are doing good. Let's switch their targets here. Have you guys both fire on these crossbowmen. Blast in there.
The clans unite!
Can we repair the... We can repair the organ gun. That's not really necessary. Repair the rune golems? That would be awesome, but it doesn't seem to be allowed. We can pull this organ gun out of the battle.
Nothing can stop us! It is a reckoning!
Alright, the Voider is shattered. The enemies are gone. Our Mountaineers took a lot of damage, but a pretty gigantic horde of trolls has been turned away. Beautiful. We're gonna do what we can to catch these fools, and I'll catch you in a moment. Victory. Only 94 Da. We fell, and we delivered plenty of long-range lobotomies to these Norscan savages. Frog has been turned away. Good bit of damage to those Mountaineers and to the Iron Thunderers up front, but that's kind of who we want to be taking that damage, so that works for me. We will go ahead and... Ooh, that's a cool 2,000 to start. Gorog, or we'll just take the Execute and loot this time. That's a lot of money. Give us plenty to upgrade our settlement to tier 5. We did ally up with Ivres last turn to try to gain even more gold. Gorog was over there ambushing, I guess. We just didn't go quite far enough to trigger. We have become a Troll Hunter, allowing Spinner to have a bonus versus large of plus 15 and 3% more weapon strength. Sounds good to me. Let's take Rakto Gorge up to the Great Hold, which is going to near drain our resources. We'll come over here to Haggrave. Mines of Haggrave. I want to take this up to the Dark Crag. In order to do that, however, we need a bit more gold, so... How are you taking attrition? Oh, she doesn't like being in frozen regions. You can't have that town. That belongs to me. Please don't get ambushed, buddy. Your tank should be able to get away, but you definitely won't. Alright, we've got some enemies there. It'll give us a decisive victory, so this one will be one we give the auto-resolve. The thing took a lot of damage. But we pulled off a victory. Only 26 Da we fell, claiming back the town. Grudge settled. We'll go ahead and occupy. No reason to spend the gold repairing. Pile of Peaks back under our control. We gained the Chaos Conflict, so more leadership when fighting against all of the Chaos Aligned factions. And 30 more Oath Gold.
Time for a reckoning.
Except for this Skaven. I don't think I saw the Skaven on there. For Oldest here, we will go ahead and grab his hard to hit. Need to make him a potent lord. Center the Bright Axe. Yeah, let's keep working down your blue line. So we'll swing on down towards what we've got here. Wallbreaker does more attrition on enemies, more intercepting of the enemy in World to World routes. Interesting. Earbeard drops corruption, and then Mason just drops construction cost. Let's go for Mason.
Yes.
Urgar, the Stone Haunted. We are running out of things to give you, good sir. Indomitable will be real good, though, to keep him in fighting longer, but I think Relentless for one more speed, that's worth it to me.
For the wisdom
Morgrim,
of Leia.
Go ahead and activate your Hardened Armor capabilities.
Yes.
You've already got the Flashbang going. Let's continue to work on a Sapper there. And then for
Let
the
us
Quarrel Seeker,
begin.
upgrading works for me. Get the lads upgraded as fast as we can there. Even though, granted, we don't actually get more speed out of these guys, we should get more speed out of our Lothar Seaguard. He's up to 36. And we will be giving him more Lothar and Seaguard as soon as we have enough. Here we go, cool. Is this the ones with the shields? No, we need the shielded variant. They are our front line. I'd like to give him more troops, but I want to also save gold for upgrades to our settlements. To make more gold. Argonauts looking good. Granary doesn't actually make us any money, so let's keep swinging on to the north here for the battle. Grombrindal, unfortunately, has been moving over in... Make us kind of camp him out in the Shard Bastion so we can actually replenish up. Or get down here to the Frozen City. See if you can jump through the floor there. Let's come down to this position. And then we'll see if we can under Empire into the Frozen City next turn. Iron Forge will come on over here and claim the Shard Bastion. Got a nice little bonfire already set up for us. Yeah, we'll go ahead and slaughter these Druki. We lost way more than we should have and gained another, or I guess an other Trickster Shard. This one I will sack. I care nothing for the buildings already here. Our northern settlements are just to keep chaos from festering. So this garbage town is going to have a sparring chamber, and we actually probably will keep that in, just in case we need. I'll decide on that one, because we may need the gold from it.
Yes. What do you
You're
want?
up to tier 9s. We can give you some more points there, so... Thunderer, let's go for your overall rune capabilities. Root of Oath and Steel is 60 armor. I don't tend to go for that one. It's pretty decent, but same time, when we're fighting against Druki and demons, the more armor you have, it seems like they rip through it even faster. We'll definitely go for sharpened weapons. It increases the missile strength by how much total now? 8%. Missile and weapon. Alright, perfect. That belongs to us. We'll have Spinner here hunt down to the remaining... I was going to have him see if we can lure Malekith out, but these trolls want to try some stuff. We can get froggy.
What the ancestor got?
Stick it in fight. What fools! Another one for the auto resolve. And a kneecapped. Let's grab execute and loot since we don't own any of the provinces around here. Well, I guess this one is ours. Interesting. Either way, he becomes a kidnapper. Switch over to in-camp stance ourselves, and then come back down to threaten Malekith. We want him picked out very soon. I think we'll go for a Deadly Blade. He's up to 75 melee or 71. Maybe just more speed. That jumps him up 2 additional. Get a quicker Thanes, who's actually into combat where we want him more often. You can also send him out since he doesn't really need to replenish. And do some damage to their garrison. Poison the well?
No.
What do you mean no? It was an easy job. Frozen City needs some walls. They're not so expensive there. Let's put those in. Quark, since we actually now own these northern settlements, I will probably be a bit more dangerous with this one. That only costs 700, but before we go back and put the walls in... Where were we? Frozen City. Take these out, see if we have the gold for upgrading Hoggrafe. We absolutely do, so we'll take the Dark Crag for now instead. It gives us a lot more gold and way more resources produced. And plus the trading depot going in, that's going to make even more tradable resources. Good stuff. Gets us a trade empire going. I guess with those who want to trade. Etain, working towards friendship.
Sigma's will.
We do have to be concerned among want peace. I mean, there is a world in which we peace out just for the stealing the gold. How much would you be willing to give us?
I've been looking forward to
That's
this.
not enough.
Prepare
I would prefer to get rid of you.
Bloodthirsty.
Argonath also would like peace.
Pride.
Yeah, no. We're going to be having no peace. Grudges shall be settled.
Summon me if you
Grab Alden then, who is nearly to where he can start fighting. I think might swing him out into the ocean then and grab whatever this is along the way. Sea of Malice takes us down here, which would be great if we're wanting to start off a war with Hexawaddle, which I don't really believe we are. And this area, jungles are going to be uninhabitable, almost like the Chaos areas. We are the Snowy Santa Dwarves.
ready.
Alright then. We may leave that there. I would like to get over and start brawling with Bellicor pretty quickly. Make sure we don't go through the Wood Elf territories there. Let's get across this area the fastest. Should be all the way up over to here to Kar. Aldi.
The runes are ready.
I was really just using him to keep an eye over here. We'll kind of scoot back and forth.
Nothing to do here.
Make sure there's no
Let's go.
armies hiding. Lo and behold, there is, but he's very weak. Get back to empowering those guilds, and then we'll go ahead and end the turn. Let's get to it. We research, take what you can carry, increasing our income from looting, raising, and sacking all settlements. Which I I don't remember actually activating that one. Were we heading towards something else? Yes, we're going towards the global network, but we need the Engineers Guild Hall first. So, I guess instead, Miners and Warriors, down to upkeep for both. We have more Longbeards than both. Experience never hurts. Slayers is for Hammerers as well, and then this could just make our Lords a bit stronger overall. I like that idea. More magic item drop chance over in every army, and then more recruit rank by 2. This would give us more movement for all heroes, and then hero recruit rank as well. Need to get some of these abilities in, which means we need to increase our Rune Forge's capabilities. You know what, may just go for these improved projectiles first. More range for artillery is what make the Dawi happy.
What?
You, sir. How far can you go under the Under Empire? That's beautiful. Jump right on over. You have replenished well enough.
An accord bound by runic law.
If we wound this guy, we can hinder his replenishment, and this would be to blow up walls. There are no walls. Go ahead and join the army for now, then.
Agreed. I've cast the runes.
That is a hero ball if I've ever seen one. Nagron is progressing. Grafe, we can do some goodies. I think we already have the one Rune Forge. This would just give us access to more Rune Golems. I kind of want to continue to increase our overall research rate until it's hit sky high, and then we can start working on all the other goodies. We've got a good, honestly, a really solid income at the moment, so we should probably start working towards another army. Let's grab this Tinkerer's Den first here, then I'm happy to upgrade to a guild marketplace. Give us a good deal of gold. He's still moving. Grombrindal, can you go underneath the mountain? You absolutely can. We can get some replenishment over here in the Frozen City then.
I think not.
Why is it that you think not?
Scrund.
There we go, all the way up to maximum. That's exactly what we want to see.
If you say so, Beardling.
Then you are going to jump into Under Empire.
I suppose so.
I suppose so as well.
Setting off.
Jump on over. I'm sure this is pretty well defended. The Hmong, as soon as we eliminate the Hmong, they will lose those extra defenders.
What do you want?
See if we can wound these garrison mates again. Ooh, success that time. What are they looking like? Oh, poor Malekith. Alright, Spinner. We are going to be down the boss hog, but let's swing on in and surround the town and see if Malekith wants to die the slow way. We will take attrition ourselves, but we have already weakened the garrison a little bit. He may choose to come on out to us. Let's continue the siege. We'll build up some towers.
By the Damastron!
And then wait. I would love to have our Thane in the army, so we'll wait until he's ready. Otherwise, we'll just kind of hang it outside and shout at them. Take diplomacy just real fast, and then we can swing the turn back to our enemies.
Ready?
And rivals.
Yes.
Yeah, no, there's no escape. The grape-juiced empire must fall. And the turn is again ours. Let's go ahead and keep sending him south. There's another sea lane that I'd like to actually take him through. Get us over there and discover Cathay. See if we can't get an alliance with the Dragon Empire. Having some of Cathay's artillery and crossbows will help us out quite a bit, I think. She's moving up to help destroy and claim towns.
One rug.
I can't have it. You need to leave. Everything up here in the north belongs to me.
Grudges will be settled.
I guess you can claim Dagrak's End if you really want. Fortunately, that's the province capital.
Magic in purest
Maybe we let her go take that one. I don't know. We could let the elves have some of the really disgusting, chaotic settlements.
Aye.
Grombrindal's back up to almost max. Let's sing him over to Shagrath.
Go. Aye, I'll see it
Then we'll
done.
send him out to the ocean as well. Out over here, probably to land somewhere and start smacking the Norskins. Malekith is still hiding.
One rug.
Join the army up.
On your skills,
Probably take the fight to
shall
him
we?
at the walls there.
Armed and ready. I'll cast
Deal with taking attrition all the way across this land is the only issue there.
by the ancestor gods.
How much movement we have left? Just enough to hopefully to catch and destroy without taking attrition? The answer is no. What we'll do instead, as to not make ourselves an easy target for Sigvald,
Never. Master of Rune.
camp up and go block the road.
Getting out of here. Ridiculous.
Single Dark Elf taking damage in the wilderness is not really that much of a threat.
For the king.
Center, I think we need to send you in. You have your stone staff once more? I don't believe so. Let's go ahead and make sure you do. Got Starbreaker. Yeah, we need to swing back in here and give him his rock slide staff. Elfbane, there's the Scepter of Stone. Come here, you. Welcome back. Let's bring down this settlement. Close victory with an auto-resolve. Ooh, hang on now. I would really like to get a battle against Sigvald out in the open. Here's what we're going to do. We've won many against Malekith behind the walls. We'll give this one to auto-resolve. Makes me feel a little cheesy. Give this one to auto-resolve. Gain a bit of treasury here. Eliminate Malekith once more, and we'll just claim it. Nordland, successful. Immortal and Beloved, we gain more money from raiding. Shardlands is ours. We gain more gold from the Grudge. Not giving me things, it makes me feel even worse for it. We'll go ahead and upgrade the settlement just so we can put some walls in.
I'll cast the runes.
It's gonna cost a lot and take a while to upgrade, but I think it's necessary. Start working on Mason there. Do we need all of the points to take it up to Iron Willed? The Lord and the Lords are. That's pretty awesome.
Armed and ready.
Yep. Max out Relentless, so he's now up to 37 speed, which is still not amazing, but it's pretty decent for the Dawi. Virgil can be camping out. Grombrindal is getting one more turn of replenishment before we send him out to the ocean. Go on the walls here at the Frozen City. I think we will not take it up to the next tier just yet. Car and Car can go up. Two growth points here. May not be a bad idea to go ahead and upgrade Kragrith Deep or the other one just for the extra gold and resources produced. If we can do that, I would like to back on our main province. We'll use this tab to be a bit easier. Frozen City's tier 2. Taking the monoliths up to tier 3 would be pretty good because we would get the Marble Quarry. We would just lose access to the Dwarf Keep over here at the Blacklight Tower. I'm going to prioritize the quarry first, though, so let's grab this. Did I change how much we can purchase quad by quite a bit? Yeah, I think the option is going to be then we'll come on in and upgrade the Twisted Glades Tinkerer's Shop. Give us a bit more gold to turn. While the soldiers keep moving over into position. Alright. Got to get back to empowering the guilds. No, I was gonna... Well, such is the way.
Your death will be remembered in another of my glorious sagas.
L'Ariel offers a military alliance for 5,000 gold. So be it. You drive a hard bargain. The Decadent Host has moved on over. It's not... Oh, I thought I was giving us them an ambush, rather. They've got lots of large ROR units, and the Soul of Damnation is going to be a problem. Let's take a look here. Okay, perfect. We do have a little bit of stuff to hide behind off the rip there, and the Bolt Throwers have nowhere near the range, so we're going to have to move up a little bit so we can actually start blasting away at the Soul of Damnation there, who is going to be just the worst. Alright, let's get to killing Sigvald, part 2. Alright, how do we set up to bring down Sigvald? Luckily, we do have the high ground. How do we set up then? Soul of Damnation is going to be a problem. We do not outrange their range. We do have the Ekron Miners, though, that once their army moves up, we can kind of send them in to disrupt and cause problems. Just gotta put these guys in the woods there. They may go on themselves on a suicide mission to bring down the enemy's artillery. Put the breaker cannons up. Put these two.
It is a reckoning. Our fire
Tough call, I can't lie. I don't want to bring them over. It's the issue is that there's not many that can actually defend them off the start. So they're going to be by themselves, completely exposed. At the same time, though, I think they can handle anything that their cavalry can throw at them. Let's scoot them all the way to the edge. I'm going to drag these guys apart just a little bit.
Select target.
But if they try to flank around with hounds and cavalry and the like, we'll just blast them apart with these artillery. Put them in multi-shot rounds so they can defend themselves a little bit better. And then we'll put long drongs in the woods as another deterrent. Pull it back a little bit there. Put the bombards in to exploit the fact that they must come down this middle area. Pull it back a little bit there. And then the ballistae. Ballistae are a bit of a tough call.
For the Karazhan Corps.
Most of this is a bit of a tough call. Alright, let's put these guys all here. Set the Longbeards up in front of them. Axemen are in the middle to cut down the main line once they do engage. Slayer Sappers, shutting down any flanking nonsense. That's our front line. I have the Thane holding the position. Rune Lord, and then we'll put the Master Engineer over here with these guys. Sigvald comes over to cause problems. It may be an issue, but hopefully they can handle it. Alright, we've got our other Runesmith rolling with the Rune Lord. We'll put him on this spot, and then we'll grab our Ekron Miners and probably switch their positioning just a little bit. We may leave them over to keep the boys safe while they wait their turn to teleport. Alright then, let's get this battle going. Interesting. They're way over there. Let's rotate hard.
Show us the target, Lord.
Push all of the cannons forward on this side.
Nothing can stop us.
Very interesting choice.
For the ancestors.
Pull back as much as we can there.
Yes, yes.
These breaker cannons moving up so they can start engaging the enemy. Move you forward a bit. Alright, we're all perfect. We're all getting in position now. Go ahead and bring these Longbeards back just a little bit. A lot of ground to cover. Not getting the best shots, but they're not really wasting all that much ammo either, so I'm happy with them peppering away at these doggos. We switch to dealing with these Chaos Knights, though. Everyone else is moving. Ekron Miners, you are probably going to die, right? But do the thing. Really wide. Make sure you guys, these are the ballista. Focus on these big boys here. Have you guys coming on over. Slayer's gonna have a really bad time. Let's go ahead and give them more melee attack. Get in there. Alright, those hounds are gone, but they may come on back, so let's scoot on back over. I wasn't paying enough attention over here, so these guys actually made it in. Long Drong, get on and help. Pull back a little bit there so you guys can start firing. You guys deal with this group. Whole bunch of cavalry coming on in with Sigvald as well. Interesting decision there. Let's go ahead and switch firing on you. Get in the Rune of Speed on all these lads. Get their melee attack. Landing quite a bit more hits. Slayers are having a bad time. Doom Knights. Makes sense as to why they're so deadly. How are things going with the cavalry? Absolutely terribly. Alright, so now we learned that the breaker cannons don't quite have the same oomph that they once did. They probably never should have. Have you turn and fire. That was pretty much a nightmare scenario for everyone involved. There comes the big boy to cause all the issues. Slow down and weaken this one here while our Thane keeps chopping. I think that Sigvald is going to cause us some issues. Knights are just going to keep pulling out and charging back in. They're not only broken, they are shattered, and these knights just keep running around like crazies in our line there. Sigvald shutting down some artillery. That was the armor one, wasn't it? I thought it was the explosion one. This is why we read. Yeah, those two together we are completely outmaneuvered. Should have kept the army a little bit better together. See if we can. Wow. I expected them to actually be able to deal with this.
Attack the orcs!
All they had to do was like land a couple shots. It just wasn't happening for them.
Let me get my tools. Vengeance!
Those tools working.
Show us the target, Lord. Give me vengeance.
Really don't want him fighting with Sigvald. That'll be an instant defeat.
Runes of spell breaking.
At least these two can bring down this ROR unit. You can come on back and try to chop at the Doom Knights.
Ready? Kill orcs.
Not even a reason to try to pull them away.
Go! Slayers!
Slayers better keep firing.
No shoddy contraptions here.
Yeah, these breaker cannon just didn't do it for me this time.
Satisfy the grudge. For the Karazhan Gore!
Master Engineer needs to hold for a moment.
Slayers!
These Slayer Pirates working on the Lord, or the hero.
Strong.
You as well. Leave this group, let them die. They're gonna end up sacrificing themselves for the greater good.
The runes glow.
Just do as much damage as we can.
For the Karazhan Gore! Down!
We're still taking all of the damage ourselves, though.
Axes out, lads!
Master Engineer struggling quite a bit.
Armed and ready!
We've lost about everyone here.
Going full tilt!
There's no way he would be able to escape. I don't think, at least. Pull him on away. We can try to drop the speed of everyone. And then we just need them to leave. Battle's lost, unfortunately.
I'm guild approved! Slayers! Bring out the axes!
Have long drongs charge on in.
Show us the target, Lord!
Did kill that big boy, though, so we can come on over and at least start working on this next one.
Iron will!
Sigvald is annihilating our Lord. Let's get on out of there. See if we can at least kill these Doom Knights.
Ready to strike! Grind the edge!
Damage on these Doom Knights while you can. Oh, I realized that was one of the artillery crews running on in.
The runes glow!
Hit him with a flashbang and then just start chopping at him with your axe.
Runes of power!
Go ahead and weaken Sigvald a bit.
It is a reckoning! Slayers! Down! Kill orcs!
Fully mean just a bit. Slow him down even more there.
Clans unite!
You know what? Let's see if we can get these guys to escape. So let's go ahead and retreat. Not a lot of else damage we can do, so let's get the boys out.
Iron willed!
Escape where you can.
We're the ancestors!
You guys keep fighting. You might as well. We'll have you guys retreat as well.
They have wronged us!
Pull on away. The battle is lost.
Miners!
Well done, you guys, though.
Plow through!
Would rather the Ekron miners escape as well. As long as they can actually retreat, we should be good. We'll speed things on up since we did lose this one quite badly here. I expect more from you, dude. Let's encamp down or entrench down and then get him. He's losing to some knights. He's going to retreat. The Longbeards are gone. Some warriors started rallying even after I told them to escape. We're going to leave the Long Drongs in to fight. They cost me a lot every turn, and they consistently don't perform all that well in battle. Although we will see how many kills they ended up having. 108. They were fighting against Normie Marauders. Alright, I'll catch you all back at the campaign map. The battle is lost. A valiant defeat indeed. Yeah, wait, especially when you're rolling with all artillery like this, the positioning off the start is really important, and I actually had never seen the AI deploy all off to one side unless it is a reinforcing army. So I'm going to have to keep that in mind going forward. We did manage to defeat a couple of these ROR units, the Marquis of Masochism, the Knights of Immolation, and the Soul of Damnation Hellcannon all have fallen. We only ended up losing all of our breaker cannons, one of the bombards, one of the bolt throwers, and then pretty much everyone else, which is not what I would call a good trade-off, so we are going to have to go ahead and accept this defeat, though. Orhall, Death Dealer, has been killed in battle, and we gained ourselves a gift of Slaanesh. That's great. Whole bunch of gifts of Slaanesh. Our technology has been researched for our increased projectiles, or our improved projectiles, and we've got ourselves a new grudge. Slaanesh Corruption, less leadership for all three of them. Ouch.
Lord of Clan Morgrim.
Yeah, we took an absolute smacking. Let's swing on back to the Shard Bastion and try to prepare for what's definitely going to be coming.
Lord of Clan Morgrim.
You, good sir, can come on across to the Serpent Jetty to start dealing with that nonsense. Definitely will want to. I don't know if we want to jump out across the waters here before we get too much more replenishing done, though, so let's let him hang out. Should have enough Legion's points to now start getting more of the Lothern Sea Guard. Let's jump into March stance with Grombrindal. I'm going to send him down and eliminate Be'lakor in one fell swoop here. We do not want him to start growing. We're going to take attrition from the seas, huh? I guess we won't if we come over to here. That doesn't take us towards our goal, so, you know, we'll take a little bit of attrition. We'll replenish it back up once we're on the shore. It doesn't look like it's going to be that much anyway. And Alden can join us. It is going to be a right proper invasion.
On to glory for the ancestors.
Car on car, we can upgrade. Sweet. I do think we need another army getting going, so let's swing on back over here to Virgil, who has all of the marks of Slaanesh. What do we need for you, good sir? Probably the ability for everyone to lose vigor a little slower. Sapper could be a good one to have for now. Strangulation, increase missile strength for the whole army. That's what we need then. Of course, we have no missiles yet, but changed very soon. Let's grab hard to hit, and then probably deadly blade. Just increase raw stats. We've got some RR units. We could grab some extra slayers. They just cost a bit much, or they just cost a bit. We've got a lot of points with Avalorn. Or we go into global and grab some guys that cost a couple turns. 2 turns mostly for everyone here. The Quarrelers even 2 turns. That's really unfortunate. 2 turns and Sigvald will be upon us. We may just have to hope that he won't be, though. So let's grab ourselves some stout warriors, which 2 turns even to recruit them here at the Shardlands is real sad. That uninhabitable climate is unfortunate. And then with a bit more gold, we can spin it on just some quarrels. How expensive are our artillery pieces? Honestly, not that bad. Breaker cannons, they cost 15. A little bit more than the bombard does. I don't really like the bolt throwers. Organ guns are going to be really nice, but really expensive. We may just want to go for it, though. A good organ gun line can decimate most that is coming after us. It'll just take 4 turns. So you know what? Yeah, we'll replace what we have. So another bombard, and we'll go ahead and replace the bolt throwers with the cannon, since they fire so much faster, so much further. Leave the ones that we currently have. That's going to use all of our globals, sadly. Oh, we have enemies afoot. Swing on back over so we can replace our lost runesmith there. We can have 2 more of them and 2 more Thanes. I think we probably will. Got one of Valaya and Grimnir, and aggressive. Master Engineers are maxed out, so we'll go for Valaya for the ward save.
The runes are ready.
Kadrin Hogmog. And then over with the Chill Road, we can jump in the Thane. Grimnir, Disciplined, or Cunning. Poison attacks for himself. Disciplined is more leadership and 2 more attack. Or Grimnir, making him a bit more of a brawler. Let's grab Bernoth Drakebeard. It's a much more metal name.
Ready. The throng is mustered.
Alright then, we'll give you the Blade Master. Prepare you for combat whenever you do end up engaging in such.
Time for a reckoning.
Oldest.
You know nothing.
We would probably take the town. It's just going to be a bit of a slog.
Madness. No.
You know what? Let's let Olariel's
Magic in purest
crows deal with that, and we're going to come over here and claim Dagrax in, since it is the provincial capital.
By the grudge bearer's will.
That belongs to us. You can have the rest. We'll go ahead and grab the gate over here as well, even though it's very expensive. Just the idea of having it. It's very northern, and it's going to become a bit of a problem, probably, with its controls, so its ability to defend itself, quite important. I think I'll also spend just the 1 point at Quark, so we can do the same thing with that settlement. Swing back over, grab our technology. Down Deadeyes, Superior Black Powder, Morsel Strength for Thunderers is probably a good idea pretty soon. Don't quite care about our Air Force just yet. Plate Armor is probably going to be a good idea for our infantry to go lie down very soon. Improved gyrocopter engines enables fires while moving. Well, that makes them so much better than they were, it's almost insane. More casualty replenishment for Recite the Ancient Grudges. Oh, we may come down here to the improved gyrocopter engines then. Lower production cost gives them even more reduction in their reload. This makes our Iron Drakes a bit better as well. Man, so many choices. I think I kind of want the Authority of Heroes just for the extra magic item drop chance, but there's all of the money making over here as well. Oh no. More control, and this will allow us to confederate up with the Dawi a little faster. I kind of want this one so we can get some interesting nonsense going on across the world. The Throngs, none of these are all that great. We don't so much use our infantry. We are very much a flying pincushion faction. Skip there, and we'll check our diplomacy just real quick. Yell Whiplash.
I am the
Corone would love military access. I will. Strength rank 20. Who are you all at war with? Scaling, Van Heimling, Shadow Legion, Molder.
Do you wish the lady's favor?
Well, see, I don't really know what all. I guess we could get some Bretonian Knights in as cavalry.
Most prudent.
Bring out the wine.
Ulf one's
An
different.
alliance of order is being formed.
Yes.
And the Hmong were like, please peace out with us. Actually might, just so she can destroy you.
I've been looking forward to this.
Have you now? Have you been looking forward to being torn apart by eagles? They're on their way. You that fed them in weeks.
Will binds me to you.
There, but I'm just trying to find where I can spend a bit more gold. You understand? Go ahead and upgrade these Shrine of Ladriel so we can put walls in just to keep it safe. Then we can get one more battle in as we invade Bellicourt's shores.
Greetings, Knights of Bretonnia.
Greetings indeed. He wants us to join his war against Bellicourt and the Venheimlings for 300 gold. I'm pretty bloodthirsty. Federation, Reichland and Nordland. Well, we're about to lose some gold from trade then. And our outpost, sad day. Corone and Carcassonne. We lose the Corone one as well? Oh, man. Alright, well, let's send you through the whirlpool of clearly not death here. See you in a little bit. Set sail, sir. Now the invasion. And now the invasion. Let it be Alden that invades, and Grombrindal can fight some pirates, I guess. You can land ashores too, fine by me. Let's loot the carcass. Sure. Damn pirates. Y'all gonna make me fight these guys, aren't you? Let's see what happens. Kinda what I figured. We'll go ahead and drink to victory since we're gonna claim some land here pretty soon. Skipper, we've gained ourselves a new Dwarven Bride, which are very, very good for just gaining some gold.
How can I help?
You're gonna go in March Dance. Just gotta stand next to the settlement while the other boy burns it down. Sound good? Good to me. Let's jump ashore.
Markets!
For the wisdom of the layer, as the High King commands.
You'll be able to land a short
You know
attack.
who I am.
Oh, can you not quite make it? Oh, can neither of them make it?
Summon me if you dare.
I've got to land ashore and then take some damage. Fine, one more turn and then the invasion can begin, but you all will be part of it. This will be a bit of a longer episode then. You guys take your time replenishing. Sigvald's going to do the same while we spread this disgusting corruption everywhere. We're big sad about it. Continue to grab triangulation, make the missile strength up to 12% stronger. Grombrindal has hit his final skill point there, so let's go ahead. What do we hand that off to? That is such a tough call. Just the last point Ancestral Grudge, make him an absolute monster. We lose access to the Oath of Forging, sadly, but I think we just want Grombrindal to be as absolutely scary as possible once we do end up fighting the Greenskins and Skaven.
I am the White
Be real
Dwarf.
sad if they all die before we get over there. For King Lund, let's go ahead and make your army stronger too with triangulation. We'll kind of split down the middle of Sapper and the other. 903 weapon strength. Yeah, we're looking pretty terrifying.
Rune Lord, if you say so, beardling.
You, sir. We need to start building more outposts so we can get some more friendly units in. Let's swing out of here. He's recruiting fine. I'm going to spend some gold throwing in some outposts. So let's see if we can get deals with Carcassonne. We should have figured she was going to take over.
What do you wish to discuss?
Apparently nothing. Okay, we have an outpost with you guys. I don't really want to upgrade it for now. Halabheim is not going to stay forever, and neither is Evres, so... yeah, we're good for now, then. Rural. Except... all of our allies are being nom-nommed up by bigger countries.
Alariel's champion.
Etane, we know you're not going to be around much longer, but we'll take all of your gold if you're able to provide it. Thank you, sir.
Understood.
Although I guess having... I just don't trust it. I think Evres is going away soon. She wouldn't be able to confederate both, though, so who would she get first? Probably Evres.
Onward!
Your will.
Trying to figure out how we get the most amount of elven soldiers out of these agreements. It almost looks like he is actually overtaking her in strength, so we may lose Olariel. Whoever is stronger in the strength rank is... I'm pretty sure that's who determines who takes over the country.
Anad,
Oh, you held up the
the High King commands.
war. Did you declare peace with them as well?
The axe
Don't worry, it won't be a lasting peace. We can get right back to the fighting real soon. Dragons, though. Dragons, though. Alright, so one more group of Sea Guard, and then the next thing we're saving for is dragons.
Summon me if you dare.
Gotta spend a bunch of gold now in a flurry here. Sure, we're spending it in the best spots. Deadwood has a settlement upgrade. When I say that, I mean capital. Almost. I definitely want to upgrade our docks here. Those give me a lot of gold. Neth is nearly there. Black Pillar as well. Yeah, we've upgraded pretty well. Let's take the Chimerica up to tier 3, because these salt mines give us a ton of extra upgrades on top of just the miners below. Then we'll come on back over, and thought we could get one more from tier 3 upwards. It was Grond to the Dwarf Hold. Beautiful. And while that one upgrades, we'll take Ashrak up as well. Sounds good to me.
Vengeful.
Get another army cooking over here in the homeland, over here at Rakdo Gorge. Rimnir or Cunning. Grungni or Tough. Alright, Thor Guard Iron Will. All of the blood of Grungni is welcome.
Rune Lord. I'm going.
I'll let you jump into the army as well.
Horde bound by runic law.
Give you some good old Route Marcher. And then what can we throw into this army? We already have the rolling armored core. We could go for a bit more of an air force. And then some crank guns. Well, you know, that's the obvious option. As many crank guns as we're allowed to have. Probably will grab some of these brimstone guns too. For the bonus versus large. We could do a crank gun or air force combo. We'll have some slayers in to kind of hold the line. It's gonna push you out. See how much we get replenishment wise.
It's as good
Oh,
as
it's so piddly.
casting the runes. I'll get on it.
This area is really bad for making Empire. Get the Drakebeard moving, and we are real good to go. Yeah, we'll have you come join up with Fergal. The Hero Ball is really deadly against Slanesh if you lose, but if you win, well, then you just win. That's a turn.
I'm not much for words, but I'm pretty nifty with an axe.
Mazda Moondizzle. He would like to trade, and my cats would like to tear the door down. Give me one quick second. And we're back. I just realized he just said we appeal to your greed. Excuse me? I mean, it works. We've got another construction going on, and then every dwarf must make unbreakable oaths to his king. Only the most scraggiest of beard wearers would think to break them. In more relations and some more control. Stone Mason, and let's get to the invasion.
Grombrindal.
We can let Grombrindal lead the way, but I think I'd prefer to have him in
I'll
reinforcement.
see it done.
Let's pull him onto the shoreline if we're able here.
Was it?
He's just going to insult us.
Time.
Alright, you jump ashore then.
Bring.
You don't have enough movement. You jump ashore then. We vastly outnumber them, but you know what time it is. It's time for a chaos beatdown. Okay, so you fools have the typical bit of trees to protect you there. Let's go ahead and make sure you're all cornered up in the back corner. That's not going to work out as well as you think it is. Let's put the
Fire on your command.
thunder cannon up on top. Dare we? Thread the gap and bully them with this thunder cannon while everyone else moves forward? I think we do. So we'll have the thunder cannon here. We'll have our Bugman's Rangers just keeping it a bit safe. We're not going to let them think about it for long, though, because we're going to have Grombrindal charging right at them.
Quarrelers.
Quarrelers, I don't really want them to leave this copse too much there, because there's not a lot of... There's a lot of land for them to hide in. May push up through here. Pull Grombrindal in. Pull these guys back just a little bit there so we can get our Drake Fire Pistol combo. Of the normal Iron Drakes in the center. Much more tight-packed unit. The Iron Drake Pistoliers.
Iron Drakes!
Holding the line.
Let the vengeance begin!
Go ahead and throw the flame cannon back here. We'll have fire cannons and the thunder cannon back here, just causing a ruckus. We'll have the grudge throwers hitting him from a different angle.
Grudge thrower!
That works. We'll have King Lun defending our artillery.
Yes, laddie!
Smith off to the side here, just make sure no one gets by. You know what, let's throw the sappers up here on the hill too. Pull these boys into the woods so they're kind of hiding. Perfect. Citadel as well, and then we'll have the Thunderers ending the side. Alright. We'll have all the artillery in a single group, and then I just want to throw you guys all as one here. So anyone with that group of artillery, and then our Grombrindal. Slayers in the center to cause problems. Anyone who is getting too brave. You just go ahead and reinforce from there. The battle will be over by the time you get here. Let's get it. Grab this line, push them up. They are going to want to try to wait until their reinforcements arrive, so let's push up to here. Let all of our artillery start bothering them. They got here very quick. You know what? Let's pull back.
Artillery ready. Thunderers.
Back just a little bit. Pull a volley gun down there.
Iron Drakes.
That's a lot of Norskins. A little bit more centralized.
Barracks
Throwing
ready.
plenty of rocks at them. We've got another volley gun coming on in.
Get moving.
Right up on top of this hill. You go ahead and throw down an organ gun. They're just going to wait for us to deploy our reinforcements, huh?
Bring the grudge makers to battle.
That works for me. Makes things way more easy. Set the field guns up so everyone running through there is getting shot.
Bring them down.
We'll stay here.
The mountain
Bring the
and
Rangers
hold.
forward just a bit. How much time we got? 15 seconds. At that point, they will then charge in on us.
Strike out.
The Citadel moving forward.
Build the
Go ahead and allow you to entrench.
Plow through. For the ancestor gods.
All wiggling all over the place.
Let's
get some caltrops down.
Iron Drakes. Righto.
Then Grombrindal up as little ways at least. Go ahead and start throwing some caltrops down with both of these guys here.
Missiles ready. Iron Drakes. Nothing can stop us.
Iron Drakes move. Warlers move.
Aye. For the High King.
Iron Drakes pull back just a bit there.
We fire
Gonna get shot at by some javelins. Let's pull on away.
Move.
Hey, dude, why are you stuck? There you go. Yeah, death is really not what we're here for.
Bring death on him. Thunderers.
And have the Thunderers come on forward a bit.
Stop us.
Citadel start blasting away here.
Ah,
They're trying to go really wide.
we demand blood.
Our allies are all coming on in as well. Let's go ahead and slow things down so I can grab my ally forces and bring them. Really, that's the way we want to deploy? Alright, let's come on over here then. They'll make their way over as quickly as they can. Let's go ahead and make sure I know who these guys are. Not gonna help me out that much, but that's right. We got some hidden foes coming on in from all sides, and we'll have Grombrindal to get moving.
Yes, men. Stop.
You can just stop one of the teams coming in. There are so many coming in on the flanks.
Lonesmith.
Throw him back around and start beating the brakes off of that guy. It looks like he is going to be a coward and completely escape. We have a ton of enemies coming on in and around. All of our rangers coming around. You guys are going to get charged in the flank pretty hard. We need you guys to move on over. Let's get some more melee attack going down on... Oh, there. You just charge on in. Get yourself some Rune of Negation. Grombrindal found their boss and killed him. Yep, you guys can get charged. Hang in there with your armor. Thunder cannon.
Yes. Go! Ready.
Let's get rolling.
Artillery ready.
A lot of nonsense going on this side. We have the Slayers in there as well. Go ahead and make sure all of the infantry are all as one. Lock them. Then we'll just send them into battle together as one there.
Take it aim. Quarrelers. Fire. Reload. Fire. We demand
Keep torching them.
blood. For the High King. On earth. Down.
Keep moving. These guys ran a little ways too far forward. And with the old flashbang, keep these flame cannons cooking.
Iron Drakes.
Lots of fire coating across the lines there. Skin Wolves want no part of it. And that's the victory. Good bit of practice trying to handle a pretty gigantic army, which we marginal. I would give it a D+ at best. Victory. We come away with a decisive victory, only 53 Dawi fall. Even after being impacted by a pretty hefty charge, we managed to ward them off quite well. Well, the land is ripe for plunder. We'll go ahead and just occupy, though, because I really know that's a lot of Oath Gold. Now we're stacking it first. Season campaign, let's see how much attrition we're going to have to take. Chaos Breaker, Stone Mason. The season campaigners are a really good trait.
Who I am?
Perfect Vigor is never to be underappreciated.
I'm out.
Claim this land for ourselves. He's going to stay nearby and take a bit of attrition to that Chaos Corruption, though. With that victory over Chaos, and we'll see if Bellicor comes on back and defends Conquata, or if this is time for the Shadow Master to fall. For now, out of time for today. I've been Space Wizard for War. Really the light from Light God, that's Sub Thone, and I will see you on the next one.